the perfect cannon there. Well, he forced a lovely smile there, Neil Robertson. He knows that he's won this year's World Championship.
A little rosy kiss to his mum, and there she is, still waving the Australian flag. She flew at the last minute from Melbourne to see her son. She said if he ever got to the final, she'd promise she'd be there. And he's not let her down. It's been hard graft, it's been a war of attrition. But the Australian now is just putting the finishing touches to a great tournament.
And as I say, every credit to Graham Dott. He's put up a fantastic show here. But, well, it's hard to describe how Neil Robertson's feeling at this moment. Words can't describe it, John.
Yes, unbelievable. It's what every player dreams of. Graham Dott has come back. He's now the player he was. Fair play. But take nothing away from Neil Robertson here. There'll be a lot of emotion coming out of him. And the pockets now are looking like dustbin lids. He's the champion of the world. The backdrop champion of the world. Took a lot of heart, took a lot of courage. Both players deserve great credit. But Neil Robertson, after a tremendous week, is the champion of snooker player of the world.
A few balls he didn't intend to, but it's not bad. I suppose John Higgins could play the pot here. That's what he elected to do, and if he pots the green and brown, it will then make it one snooker on the blue to tie.
5.
And that is his plan. Got an angle on the brown, just pick a spot to leave the cue ball to give himself a chance of the snooker that he needs.
Nine.
Be a bit risky to pot the blue, but if he did pot the blue, he could win with one snooker.
Yeah, I don't think that's advisable though, is it? Because then you've only got one ball to snooker behind at the moment. He's got two to snooker behind. I'd be amazed if he pots the blue. Well, he's put all his eggs in one basket here. 14. If he doesn't get the snooker this time for me, I don't think he'll get another chance. But one 6-point snooker to be able to win.
John Higgins, 14.
Got the snooker.
Yeah, a little grimace there from John Higgins. He wanted to keep the pink away from the cushion so that there was a gap round the back of it, but this still needs a bit of hitting because the middle pocket's slightly in the way of the natural escape.
It's a one cushion escape. Oh, but he has missed it. Well, would you believe it?
Foul.
And he's going to be put back in again. John will make him
6.
play from here, and all of a sudden John Higgins has become favourite to take this frame, a frame that will give him the title. Amazing.
And you just saw the look on young Judd Trump's face there. He just can't believe that somehow, after John Higgins needing 2 snookers, he's in this position. Just about okay, I think.
Is he taking the double? He is. He's taking the double. I just sensed he was going to go for that, John.
Well, Judd Trump sits in his chair and I think he's absolutely dumbstruck at what's happened here. This black to win the Betfred.com World Snooker
Quiet now,
Championship
please.
for the 4th time.
And for his dear dad.
It's if any frame sums up John Higgins, it's that
What a
one.
great
Needed
game,
2
John. Well
snookers,
played, well done.
didn't give in. You
Maximum break here, Ali Carter.
He's still undefeated in finals. Should he go on to win it, Ronnie?
22.
He's been in 3 finals, won them all. This is the 4th.
And he has really kept his focus. That's been the main thing with Ronnie O'Sullivan throughout this year's
29.
championship. 17 days is a long spell. He's had his
30.
good friend Damien Hirst with him, and I think he's helped to keep him focused, along with Dr. Steve Peters.
37.
How many more world titles? Well, Ronnie Jr., how many more titles could your dad win, Ronnie, do you think?
$38.
It's been a privilege to watch this year's World Championship, and it's been a privilege to watch Ronnie O'Sullivan the way he's played.
This has been a tremendous championship. Not quite over the winning line yet. One more red
45.
needed to be sure.
Yeah, Ali Carter just looking on there. Deserves a lot of credit. That comeback against Judd Trump. But the crowd now realise that it's all over. Peter Ebdon applauding Ronnie, and his man put up a great show, but he wasn't quite good enough
54.
to compete against the most naturally gifted player the game has seen. He gave a little kiss up to Ronnie Jr. there. There's no better feeling in the world than walking around the table when you know
61.
you've won the World Championship. Ali Carter will come forward like the gentleman he is and congratulate Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's going to be emotional here in the Crucible Theatre. What a performance from Ronnie O'Sullivan. 3 times a world champion. It's now 4, and Ronnie O'Sullivan becomes the 2-5.
points. The lead, 75 remaining. So it just needs 3 of the remaining reds to be sure.
I'm sure Ronnie will say that Dr. Steve Peters has been a big help to him throughout this year's World Championship. He really has Ronnie in a very positive frame of mind. He's got him mentally in a very happy place, and that's the gentleman
54.
sitting there on the right, leaning on his knees.
55.
Ronnie does go and stay with him. He's got a room in his house that Ronnie can use. And this has been absolutely fantastic. Ronnie Jr., well, they're all very pleased.
And as you say, Dennis, like the true champion, he's finishing in style. We love the way he plays. And there's a little fist bump. Well done, Ronnie.
68.
And the thing to remember is that we love
69.
watching him play. And let's hope that this could just give him that urge to carry on.
Yeah, we don't want to hear Ronnie saying he's going to retire. The game needs Ronnie O'Sullivan, and it's very rarely you see that from
75.
the Rocket, but he must be
76.
feeling so good inside. But once again, Barry Hawkins has played his part in this year's World Championship. But this man has done something very, very special here this year. And listen to the crowd.
84.
If he could get a century, it would be a record. It's not going to be a century. But what a fantastic defence of his World Championship. A lot of people didn't think Ronnie O'Sullivan could do it. And Barry Hawkins coming along and congratulates him. What a smashing final we've had. Fair play to both players. But you're looking at a genius there. Ronnie O'Sullivan is the 2013 World Snooker Champion.
O'Sullivan just needs the red, remember. Selby needs the lot to win.
Another chance. It's there.
Needs to be on this black.
He wants a bounce. He wants the bounce or to hold up.
Can he see the black?
Can he get to the yellow? The yellow doesn't go past the blue.
Well, first things first, he's got to pop this, otherwise he needs a snooker. So this has to go in. But look where the green is.
Well, it's not in such a bad spot. If the yellow goes in, he can play the snooker in behind the black. Doesn't have to get them all at this visit.
Those fingernails are not quite bitten to the quick, but his wife is living every second of this final. She supported Mark all these years.
Good pot. Was it a good kiss? I'll tell you what.
10.
He's got the angle on the green. He's got the angle on the green. Does the brown pass the blue? He's looking to see if it passes. I think it does. Oh, what a tough pot, though.
He steels himself for it. 5 balls away.
It's there. Oh, he's perfect on the brown.
13.
He needs them all.
Oh, dear me. The tension, the pressure. Can he do it?
I think he got a slight kick there.
17.
Great rest player.
Ronnie O'Sullivan can do nothing now, but just watch this. See if he gets another chance. Mark Selby 3 balls away from victory.
Yep, he's on it. He took the risk with the in-off, and he's on it perfectly.
Crowd start to applaud, but he's still got to knock these 2 in. Biggest 2 shots of his life coming up here.
There's the first.
28.
So it's all on this. This black, and Ronnie O'Sullivan is beaten, and Mark Selby is the world champion. It's there.
Yes.
Mark Selby, the jester, has the last laugh at the Crucible. Let the celebrations begin. 10-5 down on the first day. But he fought and fought and fought some more. And here's one in dramatic fashion. What a clearance that was to win it. Sensational. He thoroughly deserves this because he played so well the last few frames. The family are celebrating. Mark Selby can start to celebrate, having worked so hard for it. He wins the 2014 World Snooker Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen,
by 18 frames to 14.
Appreciation for an absolutely
Wow. Quick glance at the scoreboard. Sean has a quick sip of the water. Will he get back to the table? Not if Stewart can keep knocking them in. It's hard to describe how he's feeling inside at the moment. It really is.
Just needs a red colour red.
Well, there's the red,
59.
and he's straight on the blue. And there's one more easy red available. And it looks to be played to perfection again. And this is going to be very, very emotional. We've seen how he was after his win against Ronnie O'Sullivan. He rang his wife, Michelle. He was in tears. Almost there. And he's starting to fill up a little bit already, John.
Yeah, but this game never gives it you easy, and he's slightly hampered by the blue. Only the red. Gotcha! Gotcha!
Well, look at that smile on Stewart's face. Look at the smile on his family's face. He's up against one of the great gentlemen in the game of snooker. And make no mistake, Sean Murphy will come and congratulate him, but what a performance from Stuart Bingham here. Unbelievable. 20 years trying to become world champion, and he's there. There you go. That's what it means to Stuart Bingham.
It's now, he knows the frame's over. Sean will concede it's a lap of honour.
Well, these two players have given us an unbelievable final. It has to be said. Even Sean Murphy manages to smile. Isn't that nice to see? You said, JV, it's a lap of honour, and enjoy every minute of it, Stuart. You deserve this world title that you've waited so long for.
88.
And what a way to finish already on 88. Well, don't be surprised if this doesn't go in the corner, but it doesn't really matter. What a final. Stuart Bingham, after 20 years, realises ambition, and he's the 2015 Betfred World Champion. What a feeling.
He's a great rest player, and if ever he needed a good shot with the rest,
60.
This would be it. Red and a pink would leave Ding Junhui only be able to tie.
Mark Selby's potted 21 out of 24 with the rest. And he's potted that one, and he's on the pink.
61.
And he's got a good angle on the pink to stun across for that red, and that's the red that he'd need to be world champion.
So 17 days of snooker have come down to the next two shots.
Oh, well, that's a horrible shot to play this.
67.
He just needed it to bounce another inch and it would have been okay.
Well, it's got to be said, hasn't it? Mark Selby doesn't do things the easy way. You know, he's taken the hard road to victory, if indeed he is to get there.
Well, do you know something? He could roll this over the pocket because the black's not available.
Well, if it goes in, it's snookers required.
And it's in.
Pointing up at his corner as if to say, I told you I could do it again. And he wasn't fancied this year. He hadn't played the previous 2 tournaments. We wondered what sort of shape he'd be in. But he is the last man standing. Ding Junhui has given this everything. He had to qualify. He's had 14 centuries here at the Crucible. But he came up against
Mark Selby,
playing terrifically well. Mark Selby, snooker's Iron Man, is world champion for the 2nd time.